Hello? Okay, I'll tell them. It's time for the Joe Show.
The Joe Show with Dove Men Plus Care. Tonight, interviews with Mark Wahlberg. Stephen Byrne joins us live in studio. And music from New Valley Wolves.
Every day, yes indeed. Hello. Whoa.
How is it going,
Well, hello, you're very welcome to the Joe Show!
Nice and righty. My name is Owen Doherty. And this, my friends, is Paddy McKenna.
Yes, indeed. We've got a crazy gang in tonight. You guys have been out the sun a little, maybe too long.
I think so. There's somebody back there with quite a red face. Now, each week we like to find out a little bit more about our audience, and they confide to us in our specials confessionals box, and they reveal their deepest, darkest secrets, and we tell them we're not going to read them out on air, and then, of course, we do read them out on air. So we decided to break the ice by asking them a couple of questions. So let's open the confession box here.
Right in.
Let's see. So
this is breaking a lot of Catholic Church rules.
I think so.
It's fine. It's TV.
So the first question we asked them was, have you ever been nude in public? So let's see what we had here. So someone in our audience said, running about oxygen back in the day, they were completely nude.
Okay.
Who was back in the day? We got any younger?
Let's get confession
cam. Yeah.
Wow.
Is it that
is
guy?
It, you?
It does. Yeah. He's shiftily looking right. It's definitely him.
Oh no, definitely. 100%. I think that's it nailed on. We also asked, has anybody got a celebrity doppelganger? So I'm reaching into the confessional box.
Let's see.
And somebody here reckons that they're a dead ringer for Manchester United midfield tyro Anders Herrera. Anders Herrera. Let's have our confession.
Let's see if we can find Anders Herrera.
Where's it? There he is.
There he is.
Oh my God.
There he is.
It's Anders Herrera.
Oh no, it's her. No, it's her. No, back one.
Back.
No, the other way. There he is. That's the one. Yeah, he looks.
I swear to God, I'm not sure, but is that guy an Armagh hurler? He looks.
I think you might be right. He looks like an Armagh hurler.
Really familiar to me.
Okay, so a big thanks to the audience. Now we've got a cracking show lined up for you this evening, and we do have a little taster of what's coming up. So do you know what we actually have?
What?
Wahlberg. We've got wall to wall.
Oh my God.
Wahlberg.
Oh my God. But which one is it? Is it Buddy Wahlberg? Is it
not Buddy Wahlberg?
Is it Alan
if I
Wahlberg?
say Wahlberg, do you think?
Is it Scott Wahlberg or Jim Wahlberg?
Scott. None of those.
Donnie Wahlberg.
They're all fake Wahlbergs.
It's Mark.
None other than Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this.
He had impregnated my daughter.
Oh.
So I killed him.
That's a little bit dark there from Mark Wahlberg.
That's
Let's
pretty
call him
dark.
Dark Wahlberg from now on.
Yeah.
So as well as that coming up in the show, we will have a chance for one of you people at home to win €1,000 in our brand new game, 1,000 to 1. As well as that, you can also...
€1,000?
Yeah, I know. All you have to do is tag your friends in the comments below.
And as an extra bonus as well, somebody will be winning our golden ticket monthly gig. So everybody that plays our 1,000 to 1 in the month of June are going to be entered in for that. Amazing gigs. We've got a VIP pass along at you.
Yep.
We've got all the Trinity Series gigs and lots more. It's a month of gigs all in July, and all you have to do is enter 1,000 to 1.
So you do that by tagging your friends in the comment section below throughout the show. So get on that, and before the end of the show, we'll be contacting you one at home to play the game. Now, everybody, we have a bit of a mantra just to encourage everybody playing at home. It's tag and win. So let's just do it together. Tag and win. Tag and win. Tag and win. Tag and win. Tag and win.
Tag and win.
I think
I like the arm movement. I like the fist
bump. I think they think they're in with a chance of winning it. You don't get to win the money at all.
Now, we've already established over the past few days that the weather has been incredibly confusing.
I'm sweating a lot right now, I'll be honest.
Nobody knows exactly what to do. Nobody, except this guy. Check him out, because this is the Grand Canal in Dublin. This is our boy, buck naked. And decides he's going to tightrope across the Grand Canal in Dublin.
I'll be honest, I don't remember that video being made. I don't think he'd make me out there. I think I'm alright. I think I've gotten away with that.
Amazing, I
don't think my family
have
seen that video. Now, just looking at naked tightrope guy, I do have a couple of questions. I have lots of questions, but I got a couple other ones. He's missing out on a couple of things there. One, clothes, obviously, but two, a sense of balance, because if you really want to tightrope across the canal, this is how you do it.
This is incredible.
Now, obviously, those two guys didn't look like they had much of a tan there. It was evening time, the sun wasn't out at that point. But a lot of other people, unfortunately, did get badly sunburned. Now, we've talked about sunburn before, but you can forget your farmer's tan because there's a brand new type of tan in town. It's called the Hipster Tan. Has anyone heard of the Hipster Tan here? No? It's brand new, and our good friend, Connor Tulty, here in the Joe office.
Works for Joe, yeah.
He
okay.
practically invented the Hipster Tan. Take a look at him here with his brand new look.
So there he is. He's so handsome.
He's your token hipster friend, very handsome. Wears short trousers, not shorts. That's crucial.
Pedal pushers.
But no socks either. So his ankles get absolutely banjaxed. His hands, his arms, face, everything else is fine. But it's his ankles that are destroyed. Can we just get another close-up look at that per ankle? That is horrific.
That's red
looking.
raw. That is a red raw hipster
It certainly
tan.
is. So if you know any of your friends who were, you know, afflicted with that horrible hipster tan over the weekend, then please do send their pictures into us so we can obviously put them up on the internet and have a laugh at
It's the only way they learn.
I know,
it's
it is the
literally
only word they'll learn.
way they're going to learn, so do send them into Joe. All right, now, the Irish rugby team has been racking up some big scores across the world over the past couple of weeks, but before they headed off, we caught up with three of the young stars of the team. That was Jack O'Donoghue, Niall Scannell and Finlay Bealham. We gave them a far tougher task because we gave them our patented IRF Who emoji quiz. We sent Joe Gorman down, and here's what happened.
We'll start you off with a fairly easy one.
Ringrose. Ringrose.
Ringrose. Yeah, Ringrose for sure.
Easy, that's an easy one. Is someone in the squad?
It is, yeah. The key is the first one. What do you think about? What does that emoji make you think of?
Oh, Jared Payne.
Very good.
Payne.
I think.
That was tough.
Okay, middle of the road, middle of the road. We're going for middle of the road in this squad. You should get this, lads.
Vanderfleer.
That's spectacular. It's kind of leading the charge here. I'm liking this. That's only a last name now.
Oh.
Killer. Dave Coyne.
Bang on. Very good. The young mind is kicking in here. All right, lads. You should get this, no bother.
The cash and the French flag.
That isn't a French flag.
Holland. Billy Holland.
Bang on.
What's the
Very
hell?
good.
What's the cash thing about?
What? Bill E.
Bill.
Key.
Yes.
Keane Healy.
Bang on. Very good. All right, this is the decider surely between the two men on either end.
Steve Ferris.
Bang on. Very good. I'm liking that. You clawed a few back. The arms.
Go off the dock.
Very good. Very good. Good showing, lads. Very good showing, I have to say.
Good work, Joe Gorman.
Good work, Joe. And in fairness, fair play to the Irish rugby players. Pretty good on the emojis, and thanks to Dove Men Plus Care, we've got 2 tickets for the Lighthouse Cinema for a special screening of the second Lions test, which could be pivotal.
We're going to win them all.
We're going to win them all. 3-0
Fine.
whitewash. Just check out JOE.ie for all the details.
Now, we don't really do antiques here on the Joe Show, apart from myself and Paddy, obviously. But we did have a story on Joe. I'm mainly talking about Paddy, he's so old.
Oh, God.
We did have a story on Joe, you may have seen it, about an antique vase that somebody basically found up in their attic. They put it up for auction. It was listed at €800 and ended up being sold to somebody for €740,000. You might look at it and go, geez, it's not really that fancy at all. But actually, it's worth nearly $750,000 of a million. So after we did have the story up on site, we were contacted by the people looking after the vase, and they said, would you mind if we bring it in? So we said, yeah, of course, sure, why not? So would you please welcome to the studio Professor Mark Cluey of the Celtic Antique Society of Ireland with this priceless vase. Well, it's not priceless, it's 740. It's, you know what I mean, though. So please welcome Professor Mark.
Wow.
Professor Mark, thanks a million for...
Can I just go and have a look at this?
You go and have a look. So, Professor Mark, thanks for coming in. Let's see. So, am I saying this correctly? This is a king period.
Let's keep it
yellow
going here, okay.
and pink.
Oh,
is that correct? Yellow and pink, white, double
Ching.
gird.
Ching.
Ching period. Well, you're the expert. So Ching period with a white and pink double gird with a jade seal, which was used to stamp documents in China, Imperial China, which is pretty impressive.
This is incredible. Like we're here, like I mean, we were kind of laughing before, and this is 750. This is 750,000 euros. That's how close we all to it. This guy is a broken leg over here. We're definitely not. We're not letting him hold it. Do you mind? Can I hold it just for a second? I'm going to put down the microphone because I want both my hands. Wow. My heart is actually racing. 750,000 euros. Okay, I'm actually just going to hold it back, hand it back. Here you go. Whoa! What? Jesus.
Well, actually,
hang on.
So we'll rush to 700. Professor Mark Cluey there, thanks a million. So up next we've got shifts, and we've got the lads are taking a look at people in music festivals this week.
Here, come on. Just
so they
go
are.
up here.
Thanks. Stay with Joe.
Oh, get that bag off of me.
There
Damn.
he is. There he is.
Give me a medal for surviving that weekend. I love music festivals.
Unreal, did you have fun?
Oh, did I have fun, man? I had so much fun.
Deadly.
The campsite was insane, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was there. One of the lads taught me how to shotgun a can. So you just kind of, you crack it and then you just go.
Yeah, that's drinking a can.
Oh, I must have had a can for breakfast, can for lunch, expensive burger and chips for dinner. That's fair enough. You're always going to have to pay for your dinner, but then a can for dessert as well.
So you had about 4 cans. Listen, the music on. Did you see any good music?
Campsite, right? Some of the lads, you sit around the tents, but one of them sat like this for like 30 minutes, like.
Yeah, but did you see any music?
Drico, right? He left the campsite for a minute.
To see music?
Whatever, we took his phone and just fecked it into a portaloo. He thought he'd been robbed.
Yeah, he had been robbed.
That's it, man. That's the joke. I'm glad you're laughing.
Yeah. Did you see any music though? I keep asking you about what bands you see. Like.
God, I love festivals, you know?
Yeah, but what did you spend the whole? Tell me you didn't spend the whole time in the campsite on.
I didn't see any music, no, Colm, okay?
Why? You were drinking for 3 days and never saw any music on the campsite. You were on the campsite.
I wasn't even there for 3 days. I went home after the first day because I got sick in my tent, all over my pants, and I hadn't brought a spare pair of pants, so that my dad had to come and pick me up, and I've spent the last 2 nights in a hotel. And I love festivals now. I love festivals. It's such a crazy weekend for crazy guys.
So crazy. So crazy. Now, coming up on the show, we still have Marky Mark and his funky bunch. And don't forget, you can still win €1,000 and the golden ticket. Keep tagging your friends in the comments below. Now, before that, we do have our magic cover in association with Dove Men Plus Care. I'm delighted to be joined by New Valley Wolves, who were in earlier on this afternoon to do a wonderful cover of a wonderful piece. So, guys, what piece were you actually playing?
We did Monto by the Dubliners.
Monto by the Dubliners. Amazing. Love that tune. Now, just a reminder of how this actually works. So, the guys, it's about 90 seconds long. So, for the duration of it, make sure you hit like, and each like will be racked up, and we'll add the guys up to the leaderboard. So, fingers, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you both. I say that to everybody every week. Every week, it's fine. It's fine.
Local.
So, keep it local, keep liking. Okay. So, this is New Valley Wolves with their magic cover of the Dubliners, Monto.
If you got a wingo, take her up to Ringo, where the waxy sing all the day. You had your fill of porter and you can't go any further. Give your man the order, back to the key. And take me up to Monto, Monto, Monto. Take me up to Monto, Langaroo. To you. You heard a buckshot Foster, the dirty old imposter, took his mat and lost her up the Forey Glen. He first put on his bowler, then he buttoned up his trousers. He whistled for a growler, and he said, my man, take me up to Monto, Monto, Monto. Take me up to Monto, Langaroo. To you. Seen the Dublin Fusiliers, the dirty old bamboozlers, come to get the childer. 1, 2, 3. They're marching from the linen hall. There's one for every cannonball. Lizzie's gonna send yous all over the sea. But take me up to Monto, Monto, Monto. Take me up to Monto, Langaroo. To you. Brexit and Theresa May, Donald Trump and his toupee, gonna blow the world away. Big kaboom, Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil. Have they any brains at all? Least they serve pints in the doll. On the lads, take me up to Monto, Monto, Monto. Take me up to Monto, Langaroo. Good night to you.
Super cover there from New Valley Wolves with the Dubliners Monto. Happy enough with that, yeah?
Yeah, cool. It was nice to do that. Yeah, it was good. All good.
No, thanks a million for coming and doing it. Now, do my ears deceive me, or were there some changes in the lyrics?
Yeah, we put a little bit of our own twist on it there. You know, when you're doing the Dubliners, you got to treat it so carefully. It's such a precious song, but that original was written with such a kind of authentically Irish sense of humour. We wanted to take that and put a modern spin on it. What would that look like? And that's what we came up with, so that was that.
No, I think it definitely worked. So Paddy's going to let us know. He's getting the number from the producer in there. So Paddy, how did the guys do?
Yeah, we're just getting word in here. People have been voting throughout your performance. The Dubliners, Monto and its New Valley Wolves. And I can tell you that the number that you've gotten, guys, it's respectable, but it's not going to put you top of the leaderboard. It's 30 likes, guys. It's respectable.
Round of
It's not
applause
bad.
to
It's
the
not
guys. Round of applause.
bad.
Round of applause. Let me see. 30. That's a 30. It looks like I can't write properly, but that's definitely a 30. 30. There we go.
No reflection on a brilliant performance. We give it up one more time for New Valley Wolves. That was brilliant. And if you like what you heard, New Valley Wolves are one of Ireland's hardest rocking bands, and in fact, they're on a mission to get rid of. What is it? What do you say, Johnny? Pop music?
Kind of bullshit soft rock.
Bullshit soft rock.
Get rid of it all.
Fair enough. So we endorse that wholeheartedly. If you want to see them live, they are playing the 14th of July. They're in the Workmen's Club in Dublin. The 4th of August, they're going to be in the brand new Dublin venue, which is called Tramlin. And if you're going to EP, make sure you check out the lads because they are absolutely brilliant.
New Valley Wolves, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Now it is time to check out one of Ireland's worst farmers, but in fairness, one of our greatest dancers. Will you please give it up for Joe Gordon?
He's a beautiful
Welcome to
mover.
the show.
I'm an up-and-coming farmer.
Up and coming farmer. Joe, you look a wee bit worse for wear. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you there. What's going on?
Yeah, the last couple of days weren't kind.
They took their toll.
No, they did.
You right
they
in
did.
the sun, were you? I'm just putting a
Just
stab
for
out there.
10, 15 minutes, but you know, didn't put on the factor 50, and I paid for it.
Did you slather yourself in vegetable or something that you got that rosy glow
Sesame
that you currently have?
oil.
Sesame oil.
Come on.
Sesame
There's a
oil.
nice sizzle off that.
Now, you taking inspiration from anybody with the look?
Well, you know, like when in Rome, kind of got my beer, got my garment here.
Okay.
And I was thinking, you know, our government minister,
Yeah,
Mr.
Shane Ross. Yeah, Shane Ross.
Oh, of course,
Recently
yeah, that's
pictured
right.
with a can of Dutch. So let's have a look at Joe, and obviously have we got Shane Ross? Let's have a quick look at the minister. There he is,
There he
coming
is.
off the
There
Lewis.
with the lads.
Bag
Down
of
at the
cans.
Bag of cans. Sorted.
He's
in.
not afraid of a bag of cans with the lads.
Yeah,
I like
not.
it.
He's down with the people. Shane
You
Ross.
were out and about, all right, but what was your mission this week? What did you get up to?
Well, Owen, the mission was actually very simple. We were outdoors once more. We went down to
can tell,
Ashburn,
yeah.
to Tato Park. I'd be famous for my fear of heights and water.
Heights
in
and
that order.
water. That's
Heights
not,
and water,
that's not
clarified
good.
it both,
Going to a
We
theme
deci-
park.
Of course. So we decided to send me on a water ride with falls.
Okay.
Up high.
I like
Yes.
it. I like to
Very
see
high.
Joe suffer. That's what
think
this
so.
slot is all about. All
Very
right,
common
let's
theme.
see how he got on when he went to Tato Park and he took on their brand new ride, which involves heights and water. Let's check this out.
No.
Yeah.
Tato Park is a delighted to officially open Viking voyage to the park. No. We talked. No, I can't. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. No. I don't want to do this, man. I don't. I don't. I didn't bring any towels. I didn't bring any, like, hand sanitizer, hair product, moisturizer. What am I gonna, like, what if I get dry skin? We appear to be in Longford, judging by the surroundings. Oh God, it looks so scary. Listen to the noises. No. Have you kind of pillaged many villages today? No, keeping it quiet. Very good. Oh shit, oh shit. No! Why? Why always there? Why? Told ya, not a heights man. not a waterman. You put the two together, it doesn't matter if you throw in the Vikings as a treat, it's still terrifying. I don't care, all right?
In fairness, the beard really suits you.
It
though.
does suit you,
Thank you.
definitely.
Yeah, I got rid of it for the show, but you know, the skincare routine
So
needs
did
work.
Owen. There's a lot of people
we
losing
both went
beards
for it.
this week.
Well,
That's,
you know, with the hot weather out, you know, they just say try and expose as much skin as possible to cool down. So that's
I would
exactly
disagree strongly.
completely. Maybe I'm speaking to the wrong man.
There's a
about
growing sentiment that we're not making this hard enough for you. There's people that said to me off the show, on the show, that they want to see it harder. So I promise the viewing public, we're going to turn up the heat on Joe Gorman next week. Keep an eye out for that. And one more time, please give it up for Joe Gorman.
Now, it's blockbuster season in Irish cinemas, and Optimus Prime and Bumblebee have a brand new Optimus Prime and Bumblebee
Favourite
have a brand
Transformer.
new. Oh, he is my favourite.
Used to be
Transformer.
Optimus Prime, and then
I know,
become
no, he changed.
Optimus.
Had an
Optimus.
operation. But they've got a brand new film released in cinemas this 22nd of June. It's Transformers: The Last Night. But we thought it'd be better to catch up with the human star of the film, so we sent Rory Cashin over to talk to Mark Wahlberg. And our first question was, Jack Rayner was in the last one, so what happened to the Irishman? Why is he not in this one? Here's what he had to say.
Mark Wahlberg, how are you keeping today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. Jack Rayner's not in this one, our fellow Irishman. He was in the last one. Do you have any messages you'd like us to pass on to Mr. Rayner?
Well, yes. First of all, how are you, buddy? I miss you. I see you've been doing some other cool and interesting things. Very proud of you. He's a fine, fine young man. Well, do you know the backstory now, though? See, because now I had to go on the run. So what happened was, off camera, he had impregnated my daughter.
Oh.
So I killed him.
What the? I'm not sure Jack knows that, but I
And
will
then I
let him
had to
know
go on the
there's
run.
no sequels for him.
Then I
Mark
had
has
to go on the
killed
run.
you off screen. So.
Well, no, because they may do a whole other series where they kind of go back in time.
That's
so
true.
it'll be pre-murder. You can do whatever you want. There's no rules.
That's true. Just Transformers.
Yeah. No, third one on your left. Your left, right here.
Don't rush me. Done.
Okay, B. Your real voice. Spelt it out.
This is so exciting. Oh no, this isn't my damn voice.
This is the end. Earth must die.
It's up to you, Prime.
Transformers: The Last Night, a Michael Bay film, June.
Michael Bay, June.
I like
These
it.
guys' voices are
Yeah,
amazing.
it's amazing, yeah.
Now, as well as being a massive Hollywood superstar, Marky Mark is also, and his Funky Bunch, he's also a massive UFC fan. And obviously, with the recent news that Conor McGregor is going to be taking on Floyd Mayweather, we thought it'd be great to find out. Would you like to find out who Mark's going for and who he thinks? Yeah, that's where you say yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we would love to. So we asked him, who's going to win the fight, Mayweather or McGregor?
I know you are a massive UFC fan.
Yes.
And we've just recently got word of the Conor McGregor Mayweather fight.
Yes.
And
You are the first person to ask me about this today.
So, I'm wondering, with your Irish fan base and everything and your love of UFC, which way do you see, or who would you like to see in that fight?
Well, obviously Mayweather has the advantage, and he's very careful in choosing to fight him in the ring and not the octagon. But Conor, I think, is a different kind of fighter. If you look at whether it be Canelo, Canelo never really went after Mayweather, and I don't think he has the power to knock out McGregor. So I think Conor's going to be willing to go in there and take a couple shots to get one, and it'd be interesting to see if he could catch Floyd, if Floyd could handle that power and that punch. So. I've always been one to see, that kind of greatness tested, and I know Conor's going to bring it, and he's not going to be scared to get hit. So I think the boxing world, everybody says that's not even going to be a comparison. It'll be a boring, dull fight. I'll be the first one to buy it. I'll be the first one there, and I hope to see.
Ringside.
I hope to see something interesting happen. Let's just put it that way.
Definitely can. He's going for McGregor. He's definitely going for McGregor. So Transformers: The Last Night is in Irish cinemas this Thursday, the 22nd of June, so do go check it out. We also have that full Mark Wahlberg interview and interviews with loads of the rest of the stars of the film up on JOE.ie, so go and have a look at those as well.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for our special guest. Would you please welcome to the studio 2FM DJ and TV presenter, Mr. Stephen Byrne!
Stephen Byrne. Oh, Stephen, what's your crack?
Stephen Byrne!
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Stephen, how
Can I
are you,
spread
sir?
out? Can I?
Yeah,
Of course you
please
can, that's
do.
fine.
Comfortable.
Manspreading, we like that. What's your sunburn or suntan or whatever?
I don't get it. Seriously, I'm so bad. I'm one of the men who will happily admit that I do spray tan. I do.
Do
on
you?
a regular
Nice.
basis. Yeah, why not?
Do you get like a regular spray
Yeah,
tan?
and people think they're real and they come up to you and they're like, oh, you look great. I'm like, yeah, I'll admit
spray
it's a
tan.
spray tan. Why not?
How does it work? Like 3 in the front and 3 in the back, like Ross and Friends? Three!
You can come next time and see if you want. I'm
That's
fully
an offer
naked
I
though
didn't
when it
expect.
happens.
Okay. Oh no, we're definitely up for that. Now, recently we saw that you were talking about the highest point in your career.
When was that?
The peak of your career, my
Pinnacle.
friend. The pinnacle
Not
of
the
it.
spray tan.
This is something that you announced because we were really interested. This is a couple of weeks ago on Twitter. You announced that the peak of your career was a moment you shared with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, so you know how those junkets work. We just saw one there with Mark Wahlberg. You sit down, you go into the room, you're there for about 5 or 6 minutes, and then you're literally out the door. But for some reason, for this Benedict Cumberbatch interview, which happened a couple of years ago, I sat down and he just was like, there was a few moments before, and he was like, do you want some food? Like,
Okay.
And we started sharing a tangerine.
Okay, well this is Stephen and Benedict Cumberbatch discussing the finer points of tangerines. All right, let's have a look at this.
Away, if you need to eat during.
Do you want a bit?
I'm sure, why not?
Turn down a segment of tangerine.
I just get breakfast, so.
Beautiful. It's a good one too.
It is.
It's always a bit of a dice roll, isn't it?
Yeah, you never know.
To be fair, even watching that, I think that's the high point of my career now as well. Like, because sharing a tangerine with Benedict Cumberbatch
It was
is right
actually
up
a
there.
really good tangerine.
As well, only the finest for
Yeah,
Benedict.
only the
finest.
finest.
But obviously, if we are talking about the highest point of your career, we do need to talk about the
Oh, I know
lowest
where
point
this
as
is
well.
going, I
Well,
think.
do you know? Well,
I think
what do you,
I might.
If you
What
were
do
to
you
pick
think?
one,
What do you
what would be
think?
the lowest point of your career?
Lowest point of my career or life? They're quite similar, and you guys ran a story on it, I think, once as well.
I don't know.
I was doing like an interview or something in the Ambassador Theatre. Is that what we're talking about?
Maybe,
and I was
yes.
walking out of the Ambassador Theatre. Yeah,
This sounds like
yeah. Is it the same story?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. I think so.
So I was walking out, and for some reason, someone was Snapchatting me, like just taking a photo of me from afar rather than coming up and saying hi. Please come up and say hi. Don't do that from afar. And I was walking with my producer, and I was actually having the worst day. It was the worst. Like I remember it so. I was giving out about something, like really ferociously, so much so that I forgot all about my whereabouts and what I was doing, and I walked straight first into ball first into a bollard.
Into a massive
Luckily
bollard.
enough for social media, the girl
Thankfully,
was Snapchatting it right away, and she captured the moment that
The actual moment that impact happened.
Yeah.
Can we just get a look at it? Because
I
this
know,
photo
I
was
know.
captured. It's pitch perfect. So, walking in town earlier, I took a bollard to the balls, and of course, the internet was there to capture and tweet it to me. Hi, Stephen. Hope you're okay. Sorry for laughing. I like your shirt, by the way, which was some consolation. You do look in quite a lot of pain.
I had a
Just like-
Halloween party that year as well, and all my mates came dressed up as me in that outfit.
Amazing.
Because when you
True
think,
friends.
when
Yeah,
you think about
exactly.
celebrities that set up shots like Kim Kardashian, all these kind of shots, you can't set up something like that. It just
You know,
happens.
I actually was probably the reason why it went everywhere as well, because the girl tweeted it to me, and I could have just kind of let it die. I was like, "This is hilarious. I've got to let everybody see this. Come on, like, maybe I shouldn't have.
No,
maybe I
it's-
shouldn't.
it's
because it
admirable.
is like the third
It's
or
not
fourth
every
thing
day.
that comes up when you Google me.
I've
so-
walked up into numerous bollards the whole time, and I've never had a picture snapped of me once. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of missing
It's a
out.
compliment, I
It's all up
guess.
here.
It's not every day you take a bollard into the ball, so it's a
No.
special day as well, like, and you're right to celebrate it. Now, you're looking in very trim shape, like, you know, you're
very
looking, are you bulking up, like, what's
It's the
going
spray
on?
tan.
You going to the
It's
gym?
spray tan.
Yeah.
Spray tan, yeah.
Come with me as well. Can we get a sprayer together? We'll go to the
spray
gym
tan,
together.
yeah, I got this, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was never really a gym person before, and then kind of about a year and a half ago, I was kind of chatting about I used to get loads of panic attacks and like be really kind of anxious all the time and all this. So just with work, like, I was working 7 days a week, and I was working breakfast on weekends for radio, and then like 7 till 7 Monday to Friday. So it was just really intense. And I just used to come home and just be like, where am I meant to be or wherever. So I used to get a lot of panic attacks, and then someone just recommended to start going to the gym, and it completely solved it.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. Literally, they were gone from the moment that I started training. It was really, really weird.
Okay, well, now look at
And which is really difficult because I used to eat loads of cheese melted on cheese. So it just...
Cheese, like different types of
Try
cheese
it.
or the
No,
same
no.
cheese?
Same cheese.
Just melted.
Just melted
It's
on
the,
cheese.
it's the classic before and after pictures. Like, I mean, I saw the before pictures and was like, I want to look like that.
Is that yeah.
But this is Stephen before he started his gym regime, which, as you'll see, is like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And this is you like a week ago on your Instagram. All right, let's have a look at Stephen now. That's
Wow.
pretty ripped.
Okay.
You got a six pack and everything. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I like Nisha Nick's comment there. It's just like, Good lord.
That's
Do you
all
know-
that needs to
do you
be
know
said
Nisha
there.
I do know Nisha, yeah, I do.
He's impressed anyway.
We've never been together.
So we know you've got a lot of work going on at the minute, and one of those things is you're actually heavily involved with watching a lot of Game of Thrones. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Yeah.
So what's the story there?
So it was one of the. I was always awful with TV shows. That like I would watch a TV show when it was kind of not that popular, and then when it got popular, I was like, I'm not watching this anymore. Everybody's talking about. Oh, it's
not
like
cool
there's a
anymore.
classic Family Guy thing of like everybody's talking about this, so everybody watches it. Even Breaking Bad, I watched the first 2 seasons back in like 07, 08, I think it was.
Yep.
It went mental, and I was like, done, not watching
having
this
any more of
anymore.
it.
Can't.
No way.
Everybody's talking about it. So I've always kind of avoided Game of Thrones for some strange reason. But it's because of people like you.
I'm sorry.
Who are
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
I don't mean to
That's
judge
the
you. I
reason
don't
why.
mean to judge
That's
you.
the reason why.
You've had every spoiler under the sun by now.
And I've interviewed so many of the cast as well. So there's so many instances where I'm like, oh, okay. And I ring up Lana Tracy, who I used to work with on YouTube. I'm always like, what's happening? What's going on here? What did this person do? And then she'll fill me in, and I'll go into an interview like, I've seen it all. But I haven't. So I started watching it with Now TV. So Now TV is a brand new kind of streaming service that Sky have released, kind of no strings attached. You can get like 1,000 movies on the movie package, 250 box sets on the TV package, and Game of Thrones is one of those box sets. And they challenged me to do this marathon to watch 60 episodes in 60 days.
So how are you
until
getting on?
season 7. I've just finished season 2, so I'm moving on to season 3.
Two.
I'm getting,
Look, it's all right.
I'm gonna binge. I am. I kind of was doing one every single night, and then I was like, okay, I actually need to like, do about 10 a night at this stage.
Have we got any Game of Thrones fans in the room? Say Hodor if you're a Game of Thrones fan.
I know that. No, I know. That's the other thing. I know what happens.
Game of Thrones fan. Anders Herrera is definitely a Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. Now, we actually have got some Game of Thrones goodies to give away, not to you, Stephen. Look, it's still in the wrapping, which means we haven't used it, we swear. So what we want to do is give you guys a chance at home to win this very special limited edition Game of Thrones notebook as well. We've got a Game of Thrones quiz coming up. Stephen, you're going to do this as well.
Amen. Yeah.
8 characters from the series. In the comment section below, we want you to name as many of those 8 characters as possible in 60 seconds. Now, Stephen, you're going to have to do it here in studio.
Okay, so we're going to put up 60 seconds on the clock.
I'm awful with names.
We're going
as
to
well.
reveal the 8 characters, and if we have our 8 characters ready, let's start our Game of Thrones quiz. Get right
these
in the
beyond
comments.
season 2?
They're all season 1
No,
and
they're all
2.
season 1 and 2.
Okay,
One and
You're
2.
fine,
All right, we
you're
want to
fine.
be fair to you, but for everybody
God,
else,
I'm gonna
let's
fail
start our
this
Game of
so
Thrones quiz.
badly.
Now let's put
Can I
60
just
seconds
say
on
like
the clock.
Lannister or anything?
Yeah. Fine. Go on. Okay, 60 seconds starts now.
Let's see, so who have we got there?
Well, we've got
Let's see.
Ned on the bottom right.
Okay, yeah, you
Ned
can help
bottom
people.
right, yeah.
Why did he have to die? Because he dies in everything, and it really
Okay,
upsets me.
and Ned Stark.
Joffrey.
Yeah.
let's see.
Jon
Joffrey.
Snow, who I hate.
Jon
You hate
Snow.
Jon
I
Snow?
hate
What?
Jon Snow.
You can't say that.
What?
Kit Harington.
No, Cersei Lannister's like in my heart. Absolutely.
Okay,
over the
all
list.
right.
stolen, he's stolen,
He's got
he's
3.
stolen.
He's got
I
3
can't
so
see the far
far.
left.
Anybody that wants to help from the audience,
Yeah,
hang
fire,
on.
top
You
part
want
of
to
it,
answer.
Lannister. Bran, is it Bran is the...
Bran is close, but it's no cigar.
Bran! I knew it was some
Bran.
sort of like
It's not
cereal.
Bran. It's not Bran.
Is it not Bran?
No, he's still got 3.
I can't. What is
still
the,
got
who's
3.
the second one in?
Just say the big one, the big lad. The big
No,
lad.
the second one
you've
is
got
not
20
the,
seconds
No, the
left.
second one on the other side. The kid.
Okay, so we've still got 3.
That's who?
Rickon Stark.
Okay, you've got
Stark. Rickon Stark.
Okay, Rickon
The
Stark.
furthest one I forget his name, but he's Lannister, isn't he? So like,
Okay, 10, 9, 8,
go.
7,
Got the bottom
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I got 5.
1. Abysmal.
got
Stephen
5.
Byrne.
You're going to have to binge more.
I got 5.
So keep naming those people down in the comments below, and you could be in a chance of winning that notebook as a consolation prize. I know we said we didn't use the notebook. We definitely have used this Game of Thrones coaster, but you can
I
have
get
that.
that?
You can hang on to that.
That'll
That's
help me
fine.
binging.
You
Thank you
can
very
take
much.
that. You can definitely.
Stephen, what's coming up? What's next for you?
Well, 2FM at the moment, so doing the show 3 to 6 Saturday and Sunday, which is
Good
great.
show, man.
Good show, yeah.
Thanks
enjoy
for
it. Thank you
taking
very
my
much.
job.
That's fine. We don't talk about this. This is very good.
So 2FM, yeah, 3 to 6
Yeah,
every
3 to 6
Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday, and then kind of working on a few
Is this still got weekenders?
I think branding-wise,
Okay,
it is.
all right, okay,
I
that's
think
fine.
I
All
think
right.
it's going to change.
All right,
I
so
don't
go on,
know.
what else is
So
coming up?
yeah, working on a couple because I did a documentary last year on homosexuality in football. So we are doing a woo. Was that for the gays or for the football? I don't know.
Oh, 2 whips, 2 whips.
So we did that last year and kind of toying around an idea on a similar subject at the moment.
Okay, brilliant.
Which looks like it will hopefully go ahead in the next year. And then I've got 2 other things, kind of one based on identity theft. which you'll probably hear a bit more about soon. And then, yeah, there's another one I can't
Okay,
talk
we'll
about.
keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye
Talk
out.
about it, so it's really exciting.
Well, you know all
That's what
about
it
it,
is.
'cause I told you about 4 in the morning.
That's fine.
Okay, we just have to ask one afterwards, all right?
Pass me off,
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen, would you please give it up for Stephen Byrne? Will you hang around? Hang around?
Yeah, definitely.
So coming up next, we do have our game 1,000 to 1. You know how to enter. We've told you already, but here's a wee snippet of what you actually have to do.
We've picked a number between 1 and 1,000. You have to guess within 20 either side to win. But here's a hint, it's a number from the news.
It's a number from the news. Okay, let's see who's on the
Let's
line.
see who we've got. Hello, caller.
Hi.
Christopher. He looks like a Christopher. I'm only guessing. He looks like a Christopher.
Hi, Christopher. How are you? Where are you today, buddy?
I'm in County Louth.
County Louth. What part of County Louth?
That's it. Just outside Drogheda.
Drogheda.
Do you know the
Excellent.
Conlons? Do you know the Conlons? Yeah. Do you know the Conlons, like Stephen and...
He does. He
Joni?
knows the
Of course
Everyone
he
knows.
does.
Everyone knows the
It's grand,
Conlons.
it's grand.
What would you do, Christopher, if you won the dash? €1,000. What would you do?
I don't know, might go to a few festivals.
Yeah, you would. And hey, stay tuned because you have a chance to win
Yeah,
our
because
golden ticket as
you're
well.
going to be in the draw to win that golden ticket, so you might actually get free passes to those festivals already.
All right, listen, Owen has his briefcase here, which
Here it is.
has the
Give me back my
money.
briefcase.
It has the money
Lots
and it
of
has our number as well. So, you know how it is. It's a number between 1 and 1,000. If you get 20 either side, we're going to give you the cash. All right, so please don't pick under 20. We have to say that every week because people love to pick a number under 20, but we don't do minus numbers.
No.
So do pick a number above 20 because you're only just limiting your chances. What's your number? What do you want to go for?
29.
Oh, Jesus,
29.
thank God.
It's so close.
Everybody
It's so close,
always
it's
is-
fine. That number's fine.
29.
There we
29 is
go.
fine.
Okay.
Christopher, we don't know what the number is, but if the number is either 29 or 20 either side, you're going to win for yourself €1,000 in cold hard cash.
Cold hard cash.
Hold card cash. Let's do it.
So, Christopher,
go
I
on.
can tell you that the number this week is the average number of people who trust the guards, basically. I trust the guards.
Percentage.
The average percentage, yeah. So, the final number is 90. So I'm sorry. Oh, you didn't win it this week. There it is, 90. There we go. There we go. I don't
Okay,
know why I'm
listen,
showing that.
Christopher, hard luck
Cameron's
anyway,
over
buddy.
there.
We're going to send you
It's
out
over
our
there,
Dove
look.
Men Plus Care hamper, and because you want to go to some festivals, you're going to be in a draw. There'll just be 3 people in it because everybody that's played 1,000 to 1 in June, and you could be with a chance of winning our golden ticket monthly gigs. You'll go to VIP, you'll go VIP Longitude, you will go to the Punchestown Festival, and you're going to go to the All the Trinity Series gig. Tune in next week because that's when we'll be deciding who it is going to that. All right, so thanks, Christopher, buddy. Take it easy,
Thanks,
man. Good
Christopher.
luck.
Cheers. And that about wraps it up for the show here this evening. I want to say a big thank you to our guest, Stephen Byrne. Woo, woo, woo. Joe Gorman, who was on with us earlier on. Shifts, Mark Wahlberg, of course, because he's watching. Big shout out to you, Mark, as well. And of course, Dove Men Plus Care. What are you laughing at? Dove Men Plus Care. And our
never misses
wonderful
this show.
audience. Our wonderful audience. Well, a
Yeah.
big thank you to all of you.
Thanks to you all for tuning in. We are back next Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Just want to say as well, keep an eye out for Sports Show Live. It's every Wednesday night, tomorrow night at 9:30. Tomorrow night on the show, they have got Mark O'Shea, Sean Cronin, Connor Sketches, Niall Horan, and Kerry are on board for a brand new series which is called the Endline Challenge. I promise you, I've seen it. You will not want to miss that. Now, Stephen, do you remember that time we won the Euros?
Yes, yeah, I was there. I was there. I saw you guys there last year.
Remember that night that we won the Euros? Robbie Brady scored the winning goal, and we lifted we lifted the trophy.
I remember.
What was your own highlight of that?
Probably that. Like that whole game was insane. Only because you knew for that 85 minutes, 86 minutes that something was going to happen.
Yeah,
even though there was so much like bad, that we would win the Euros that night.
Were you all? Do you remember us winning the Euros, audience? Yeah.
Just say yes.
What a
just
glorious
humour
time
him.
that
Just
was.
humour him. Yeah. Love winning the Euros, definitely.
Well, it's actually the anniversary this week of that famous night in Lille where Robbie Brady scored the goal that won us the Euros. That's how I recall it anyway. We thought, what better way to celebrate our most famous win and the greatest football tournament of all time by reading in the Euros. We leave you with this. Good night.
See you next week.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Have no beard. You can dance, you can stand, and make the time of your life. Oh, From Arnold to McGregor. To the boys in green. Africa rise in every the end of the day, this could be the year for the real thing. Even better than the real thing. Shamey Coleman number. Little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the sky so high, like a diamond in the sky. Unchained laws, guitar skills, secret weapons, it's how we're gonna win big. We do this together.